To start that morning, the morning show. Yeah.
Dong.
Gong. Shut. Krappa. So. Wow. Welcome to Mourning the Morning. My name is Nick Nieblis.
I'm Shawn Warner.
Welcome to my face that now has multiple cold sores on it because I'm a disgusting person. So
You're a gross person.
No, I'm not. I've had.
You have a problem with hygiene.
I don't.
You don't know.
I shower constantly.
I do not.
But it's even dirtier the fact that I have like a mustache that I haven't shaved in a few days, so it's even like calling more attention to it. But I got like these. That's why I'm sitting further away from the camera because I don't want anyone to see my face.
We were going to put him in the kitchen.
Yeah.
How would that show go?
Don't worry about it. I'll just use microphone.
Welcome.
It's not going to make any difference for the audio whatsoever, but it's going to hide my face.
That's right.
So.
What's the most? This is obviously inconvenient for you, and I'm sorry, buddy. We
It's
could have canceled it, but you're a pro. You're like, we're doing this. There was no mention of it.
I canceled for less.
That's right. I just don't wanna.
Didn't want to.
I don't want to do it.
I like sitting farther back though because we can talk louder without redlining that. We can say exact. Oh no! See, it went up to redline.
We still did pretty good though. We still did pretty.
That's gonna be the whole show. Just trying to redline our audio equipment. Are we doing it now? Okay. There's...
So Nick, I was sleeping last night.
Oh,
I slept good last night, man.
Yeah?
Crazy dreams.
Really?
So one of my improv mentors, Josh Nichols.
Joshua Nichols.
Joshua, are you there, sir? I'm sorry.
That was really redlining.
Yeah. He was in my dream like the whole time. Like you know, dreams they say they don't if they go all night. It could be a compressed.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's
How
like
our
your brain just goes.
Mm-hmm. And he was there the whole time.
It's like that.
Getting me through my dream.
You
weird.
ever seen that Black Mirror episode?
I've seen them all.
Where,
Which one are you referring to?
I think it's the one where he goes into. He's like, oh, it's like a brain study or whatever. He's like, you make sure all of your technology is off. You know,
like getting on a plane.
No. Like it's like in a lab. He's like he sits down. He goes, make sure that all your technology is off. And he's like, okay.
He's like, boop,
and then as soon as he does that, his cell phone rings.
Okay.
Right. He's all hooked up to the machine. His cell phone rings. And then it continues forward, and he's like, "Oh, it's my mom and whatever else." And right? And then at the end of the episode, you see like that thing happen again. Him like freeze, and basically everything that you just saw just happened in an instant.
Okay. And
like he fried his brain basically.
Right.
You know, because they said like no technology, and then he had this technology. And it was like whatever. But that's
at the end of the workers come in. They're like, "Oh, experiment."
The experiment backfired. Yeah, he had a cell phone.
And
he didn't turn it off, so
his family should sue that company.
Right? Yeah.
Like it's one thing to ask you to turn your.
It's another for it to like depend on your life.
Right. It's like if you knew it was that bad, like no, you don't. We're gonna physically check you. We're not gonna trust you.
That's the thing too, like about cell phones on airplanes, right? Like
if it really would bring a plane down, they wouldn't allow.
They wouldn't allow cell phones on airplanes at all.
Sure.
Right. The other thing though is you can't keep the cell phone like in a carry-on. Because it's under the plane, it's not as pressurized, right? So like batteries actually don't travel well when they're like not pressurized properly.
Oh, really?
I've actually heard that about like because like when
if that's the case too, then there would be they would be exploding batteries in your.
No, I'm saying, but the cabin is pressurized.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So I think there's probably something there. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, Shawn. I'm a comedian.
You are this week.
I guess. I could be.
Dr. Nieblis.
Dr. Nieblis. Paging Dr. Nieblis.
Dr. Nieblis, you have a phone call at the front desk.
What would be my specialty?
Palladium. Or all the elements. Gold, argon. You would specialize in the gases. You'd specialize in the gases.
Why would I be paged? I mean, you said I was being like paging Dr. Nieves.
Right. Your
I
brother,
thought I was a medical doctor.
No, your brother is calling. You have a telephone.
So I'm on the field working on gold, argon.
You're on the pitch.
Plutonium. What else did you say?
You're on the medical pitch.
Palladium.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working out there in the field on all of these
chemicals
elements. And elements.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then somebody pages me over the megaphone.
It's one guy with a bullhorn.
One guy with a bullhorn.
Yeah.
Who's got a cell phone?
Paging Mr. Nieves.
Mr. now, so I'm not a doctor anymore.
No, you lost that. You asked too many questions.
Oh, okay. So I had a doctor before.
Yeah.
And then now I just lost it.
Yeah. Your career's taking a step back.
Oh, wow.
That's okay.
Is that what the page was for?
It was your brother letting you know
that I'm no longer a doctor.
That you're no longer a doctor. See.
Wow.
So
did not know my brother had that power. Is he on the board of doctors?
Yes. Yeah.
He was the one that made the final decision.
He actually got your
doctor license.
He got your doctor license. Yeah.
Removed.
No. He just
got
it from you,
and he just took it.
He gets it by proxy.
So I didn't realize this, but I'm only a doctor whenever I actually am in possession of my doctor license.
You have to have it on you at all times.
So
it's just like
doctors,
a driver's license.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So I shouldn't.
A lot of doctors mistake that. They frame it, put it on a wall.
And then what happens when you go home? Not a doctor.
Not a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Mm-hmm. You can't even leave the room. It has to be on your person.
You know what?
Yeah.
I thought I got a different doctor because of this, but now I'm thinking about going back because now I know how legit it is. The last doctor I had a big gold chain. Had his.
Mm-hmm. Just like Flavor Flav.
Yeah, had his framed doctorate.
That's Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why he's
always
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre Patel.
When you see him sometimes out with his family, he's just Dre.
Dr. Dre Patel.
When he doesn't have his, he's just Dre.
Andre Patel.
Andre, sure.
Yeah, Dr. Patel is what I call him. I don't ever call him Dre. I'm not that familiar with him.
Oh, we're on a first name basis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gave him the whole deal with Beats.
You did?
Yeah.
That's been in development for like years.
Yeah. Going on, a decade or so, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm kind of impressed, Shawn.
Mm-hmm. I didn't get a dime of that money, so
no.
I'm still in litigation. So
when you say litigation, you have like a pending court case?
We're in court. Yeah. We've been a couple of times. So, but I fired my attorney, and I need a new one.
Let me ask you this: when you say court,
we're dating.
A judicial. Oh, he's courting you.
Yes.
Okay, because I was going to say judicial court or like a basketball or tennis court.
No, we're actually.
He's just courting you.
Courting me, yeah.
For you to sue him.
To not sue him.
So he's trying to schmooze you.
Right.
He's trying to schmooze you into like not suing you for that money that he owes.
That's right.
You.
And he's not.
If you were to say then, let's say if Beats made $100.
Okay.
Total, obviously it made $1 billion.
It made a considerable amount more than that. Sure.
Let's say $100 represents that. If Beats made $100, Shawn Warder is entitled to
at least 50%.
$50. So $500 million is essentially what you think.
That's correct. They're not even trying to grease my palms.
Grease your palms. Is that a thing? Is that something somebody says?
Yeah.
That's something people say. Grease your palms.
When you have someone in a position of authority, power, and you're trying to circumvent whatever authority that they represent, you have to give that individual money, a.k.a. grease their palms.
Talk about bribery.
There you go. I could have just said bribery, but...
Okay.
So... Yeah.
If there's any way that we can figure out how to work this back into the original thing that I said or you said. I can't remember who said something first.
Yeah.
That's why I have cold sores.
Right. Okay.
I didn't. Come on now.
I was going to go blue on you, but I didn't want I don't want to do that.
You were just going to be mean.
I was just going to be mean.
You're just going to be mean.
Yeah. You're just stressed about losing this doctorate and this whole thing that went down, and you want it back, and that's what caused the cold sore. Mm-hmm. So, meanwhile,
Shawn's just sitting there, sitting pretty.
I'm looking good these days.
Looking great.
I ain't got to worry about nothing.
Let me ask you
this,
Shawn.
No stress.
Where do you get off?
Usually in the bathroom, or depends on.
Are you talking about masturbation?
What were you talking about? I'm sorry.
I mean, like in a metaphorical sense.
Oh.
Like.
Where do I have?
Like you're an offensive person, and
totally.
How do you justify that behavior? I guess is what I'm asking.
Right.
It's a common thing that people say.
Yeah.
They say,
I took it.
Where do you get off?
I took it to the west.
You took it to mean me asking you, especially.
I thought maybe you were curious.
But in the context.
I thought you were curious.
But in the context of the conversation, you clearly did something to offend me. Wouldn't it make more sense for me to say, like, refer to that instead of just automatically out of nowhere?
Well, no, wait a minute.
Asking you where you
not at all, because in the conversation, I don't remember any point where I offended you.
Well, you said you were gonna, and that offended me. Just the idea that you might possibly even think about it.
You have no idea what I was going to say. Maybe my idea of offensive is different from your idea of offensive.
Oh, it definitely is. It's more offensive.
Speaking of offensive, I just gave someone the bird for the first time in a car that I can remember in ages, man.
Really?
I know. I'm driving up here, so up to Niebla Studios here, where we
cam. That'll be the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail.
Just mugging it.
Yeah.
Just mugging it. This looks like some 80s TV sitcom.
Yeah. Ambiguous and white.
A&W. Oh, we can't use that. It's already.
A&W. Nice.
So, what was I saying?
I want a root beer float.
I wanted a Coke Zero so bad last night.
Oh,
are they sponsors?
Root beer float.
Are they sponsors?
I just want the root beer float to be the sponsor.
So a root beer float, you get the sugar rush of the soda. Mm-hmm. The ice cream also cools your cold sore.
Let's just not talk about my cold sore.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I have to talk about it now. I have to talk about it. So, yes, I'm coming up here.
So
it's
you
just
flip somebody the bird.
It's only a 2-lane road coming up here. Mm-hmm. And I'm just cruising along. And
should we just keep doing this? This will get people's attention.
Right.
So that, like...
Super finger. And this 2-lane road up here has a double yellow. And someone's just decided that they're going to pass somebody while I'm coming the other way. I see hands out the window. I don't know if someone was being kidnapped. But when I flipped them off, how they could see me when they're going so fast and trying, maybe they did see me through the windshield, but I heard screaming. I don't know if it was at me because I gave them the bird, which is, of course, that's what you do when you're doing something wrong and someone takes offense to that.
Right, then you get more angry.
You get
it's the healthiest thing to do.
It's to hide your own guilt, I guess.
Of course. Just what everyone needs to do.
Mask our own guilt?
Mask your guilt.
Yeah,
do not take responsibility for your actions. Right?
Yes.
John Cena can't see me. No. So you flipped him off. Then what happened?
That was it. I just turned right and came here. For a moment, I thought they were going to, because I heard all this yelling. I'm like, shit, they're going to come after me. There's a whole carload full of people that are going to come after me because I gave them the bird. I'm going to be shot dead in front of your house eating a burrito.
No, I think they're just being wild.
It was a dangerous maneuver where they did it. It's dangerous.
Isn't it the worst when you flip somebody off and you're like, ah, you know, like just ah, like straight to them, but then they flip you off back or they yell something or they shit.
Right.
Because it's like, no, you did something wrong. Why are you trying to... Stop it! No, this is for you. You did something wrong. I didn't.
It was your fault.
It was your fault.
Don't come back at me.
Why would
because
you?
You feel guilty about what you did.
This is for you.
All of this.
This? You.
Here, let me unwrap it for you. This is a present for you.
Let me...
There you go. There you go.
You. I got this for you.
Thanks, man.
No.
Oh. How? What the...
And then you don't respond with, oh, I already, you know what? I actually already had one of those.
Things, but, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. No!
This does not come with a gift receipt!
You cannot return it! How dare you? I take this, I go, right in your eyeball! No takesy back.
Was that a torpedo? Was that a torpedo?
I don't know what it was. I think it started as like some kind of wind-up toy.
Into the water. Okay.
And then it did go into like a submersive.
Can you help me?
Yeah, I got you.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah.
There it is. Oh, nice.
For you.
Nice.
Stop doing what you're doing.
We need to just come up with as many of those as possible.
I would never.
Oh man, I'm stuck under. You gotta dig me out, man. You gotta dig me out, man. Oh, you gotta dig it out. Dig me out, man.
I got it. I got it.
Oh, I can finally breathe. I can finally breathe. What? Oh, well, I'm sorry. What was that?
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
You got it.
Thank you.
You got it.
I've been in there for weeks.
Yeah.
But I understand. I don't normally do that. That's not who I am.
I just need one thing.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Help! I'm at the bottom of a wall!
Oh, no.
At the bottom of a wall. You gotta use that crank to pull him up. Use the crank to pull him up.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's a pretty inventive one. I like that one. Yeah.
Everything. The invention of the pulley system has been so pivotal.
It's been
in
so
human technology.
Pivotal? Really? Really?
Before, everyone was just using brute strength. Okay, let's go before the invention of the... He's still in the well. Let's do it again.
Okay. All right. It's just a 1-for-1 ratio. There's nothing to cut it down. There's nothing to cut it down. He's eventually going to lose. It's just a 1-for-1. It's just 1-for-1. There was this. Do you remember? You remember going to the computer lab when you were in elementary school?
Yes.
Going to the computer lab in elementary school, there were a couple games that you liked to play.
Yep. Oregon Trail.
Boom! Number 1.
Bam!
Connect crew.
Damn it! We got dysentery
again. The second one that I love was a game that had to do with like pulleys and levers and things like that. You remember that game? Mm-mm. I don't remember what it was either. I think it was like something about math, but you would like go to each level and be like, oh, I got to get past this thing. Mm-hmm. I got to use the right amount of levers and pulleys and things to make it go. That was a fun game.
Okay.
Did you like math when you were a kid? Mm-hmm. Did you like math all the way through high school?
Not really. Once it started getting really hard, yeah, it started throwing in letters and geometry. Ugh.
Geometry was okay with me.
Ugh.
Algebra was okay. But beyond those two, I'm like, I don't care to know them because I know that I'm not going to use them. I'm perfectly okay with a kid being like, I don't want to be a scientist. I don't want to be in economics. I don't. And that would actually be, I enjoy economics. So that might be some, there's some models and stuff that, there's some higher algebraic stuff that you probably have to get into. Mm-hmm. If I was to ever want to actually study economics.
Right.
But I don't have to right now. Mm-hmm. It's not my job.
Economics is fascinating. I just love that people are out there doing it, and I can read about it and be equally fascinated by it. I don't have to do it.
That's how I think about pizza.
That's right.
And hamburgers.
That's right.
Somebody else is already out there making it.
It ain't broken.
What am I going to do?
I'll take one, please, with extra lettuce, tomato, and cheese. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I saw a post the other day that said, today I turned 51. F you, math teacher. I made it another year without having to use math. That's right. That guy's going his whole life.
Which, you know, he's lying to himself. He uses math every day.
At some point, you're using it, yeah.
He's using math every day.
Mm-hmm. Drug use.
So many middle fingers.
A lot of middle fingers today.
What was it? When was the middle finger originated?
Oh, that's a great question. Who was the first person that said...
Thank you.
Great question.
Thank you.
Do you think it was somewhere in the... Do you think it was this past century?
The Middle Ages.
Do you really think it's that far back?
No, I don't know.
Well, it's
probably within the past century or two. I don't know if I've ever seen any reference of it back before then. I do know there's like Shakespeare, for example. He was saying, like, I bite my thumb.
Sure.
And I bite my thumb at you. Do you bite your thumb at me? Well, I bite my thumb, but I do not bite my thumb at you, sir. But I do say that you bite your thumb, but I do not bite my thumb.
Do you think it was...
Mercutio! You dick!
I know what it was.
What?
It was the guy who wanted to really express how he felt to his fellow man, but had lost his thumb during a jousting accident.
Jousting, you say?
Yes. Where he couldn't bite his thumb, and he was like...
So it was the Middle Ages?
Yes.
What if it was the only finger he had left?
That's right.
And he was just... And he had already lost...
And he couldn't speak his tongue. He couldn't even say...
So this... You know what I think it is?
Just...
Maybe I think it originated with the Yakuza.
Okay.
Think of it this way, right?
All right.
The Yakuza cut off your pinky.
They will.
If you let them down.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And it doesn't have to be much to let them down. Yeah, yeah.
So they take you off at the knuckle, take you off at the next knuckle.
Boom.
Tell you what, you screw up enough.
You run out of digits.
So I feel like the guy that quit the Yakuza and was like, you know what? You know what, guys? This is getting out of hand. This is getting insane. I literally only have 6 fingers left. Like, I gotta get out while I can, right?
You couldn't pick and choose. You couldn't do like the 2 pinkies first.
Like you couldn't weigh it out.
You couldn't like you had to go one.
I have toes. I have toes.
Choose all of those.
Choose those.
I
don't need those. I got shoes that I can.
I'm out of here.
Look at this. You know what, guys? This. Let's stop flipping stuff off because there's a baby. Right. I'm gonna get her.
Babies are assholes. All of them. Keep you up all night. They have no problem peeing, pooping on you. They cry incessantly.
Come here, Rube. You can join us for the show. Why not? It's not like we're doing anything great.
Oh, how dare you, sir? We just put the middle finger to we know when that happened. What happened.
Let me ask you this. So maybe this.
Okay. So they were
pharaohs.
So a slave was like, why are we building these? Why do we need 1,000 of us out here moving one, 30-ton block at a time?
Tell you what,
we're only on the 2nd level. This is going to take forever as high as this pharaoh wants this.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. You know what this looks like?
A pyramid. Yeah.
Raw. Boom.
That's it. He said, right. Screw this. Screw this guy.
Pyramid.
Oh, I'm tired. This is great. We're solving all of the mysteries of the offensive universe. So the middle finger is offensive.
Everything's offensive.
Everything is offensive? It seems like...
Everything's offensive!
It seems
everything's
like you can't
mean when you're looking for it.
Right?
Right?
Have we ever been this sensitive as a nation?
Yes.
When then?
Always.
Oh, we've always been like this.
Shawn, I feel like you are falling into the pit of things have never been like this before.
No, that's not true. Not at all. Come on now.
People are always people. They're just finding new and great ways to prove it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? People will always look out for themselves. People will always try and screw each other over. And people will continue to care about other people despite and in spite of those things.
Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about the story about the couple who started a GoFundMe page for a homeless vet?
And then stole the money?
Took all the money.
They didn't think that he would get that much. He got like $500,000, $50,000 or something like that.
He didn't think that they would get that
I
much.
feel like that they were like, oh, we need to help this guy. Like, maybe
you think they started out?
I think they were like, yeah, let's get him a few $100, like whatever else, like it'll be fine. And then they saw how much money they made.
I think they were sitting home watching Netflix, and they're like, hey, should we check this account?
Yeah, what
do you got?
How much did it end up being? Like, was it like?
It was a lot, like I think 400,000.
Yeah.
Am I right?
It's almost like something like $1 million, something like that. It's insane.
Hey.
Yeah, he's not getting that.
Hey.
No, he's not getting that.
I mean, he's homeless. This is the whole reason we started this thing.
Oh, did you think that said 40,000? That's 400,000.
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
He's not getting that.
Come on, baby,
jump up in.
That's so sad.
It is sad. It's messed up that they would do that.
Horrific.
Because they're like, what? Who's just going to use it on drugs and booze and women? What are you going to use it on?
Drugs and
booze and women.
Drugs, booze, and women. I feel like that same phrase has been said since
ever.
Forever. Yeah.
Forever.
So what are we going to use this for? Our vices.
I just think like you got to be kind of a terrible person.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand getting.
The news broke because he said something, right? Who did he contact and said, I'm not getting any of this money?
I would assume that people checked up on the Kickstarter.
Okay. People are great about that thing. For one thing, you can't get away with something like this.
Yeah.
People are going to track you down. Like, some people are amazing at what they do.
There's people that can get away with stuff for a while, but most of the time they get caught.
Could you imagine being the homeless vet? The one guy who a couple decided they were going to
help out,
just be right there, and he's like, I won the lottery, 400.
Great, thank you so much.
Imagine being that guy and finding out you fought for this country, you're down on your luck, and then you're like, wait, they raised how much?
And they gave me nothing?
What? Oh, I'd be ill, and I guess the money's gone. I think they spent it. It's gone.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, man. Oh.
It's nuts, man.
Even with that story, please, people don't just keep.
Like, do you think like it started with them just being like, well, we're going to see him. We can get a Starbucks. You know what I mean? Like,
it's not going to hurt. It's just a little stipend for
us. Get a little Starbucks.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a big deal. We're doing it for him.
I'll get a grande. I'm not going to get the venti.
Yeah.
I'll get a grande.
Get a venti.
You think I should get a venti?
What's
it going to hurt? It's not that much more, right?
Yeah.
He's not going to.
Throw in one of those $14 roast bell pepper sandwiches.
Make it 2. We'll make it 2?
Oh, yeah. And
babe, we're doing the right thing.
We are.
We're doing the right thing here.
A protein pack.
Oh, for sure.
It's like
$8.99. Thank you.
For a hard-boiled egg and a piece of cheese.
I wanted.
It's okay. We'll still pay for it.
Yeah.
We'll pay for it. Just get another, and we'll pay for that too.
Yeah, thank you. Give that. See, we're just giving stuff away.
We are doing so well.
Give that to someone else.
Yeah, just give it to someone else. We're doing so much good. Like so much good.
I don't like the way our car runs. I don't know.
If we can't get to him,
what's
how are we going to help him?
Look, there's a Mercedes dealership right there.
It's right here. It's right here.
Yeah. It's not that big.
We might as well.
We got plenty of cash. I mean, there's going to be.
He's
going to live better.
You know what? And after we're done using it, we can give it to him. We totally could.
We could. Years from now.
We could. We're done with it.
Absolutely.
Once we manage this money for him.
You're amazing people.
He can't manage his own money. Look at him. He's homeless. He chose to be that way.
Right.
Therefore, all of us helping him, are we really helping him?
Or we're just enabling him, huh?
Maybe we should teach him a lesson.
We should hold on to this just for a little while.
Yeah. And you know what? While we're holding on to it, it's difficult maintaining this bank account. So there's going to be some expenditures.
Of course there is. Of course there is.
And why would I pay payments on this $100,000 Mercedes?
Right.
Why would I pay payments? That's irresponsible.
That's stupid when we have the money.
I'll just pay it off. It's a depreciating asset.
Right.
So
as soon as we drive off the lot, it's going down.
Yeah.
Let's pay cash for it, and let's get all the options. Just because
we care about our veterans.
We care about him.
We care about the veterans.
That's right, and what they do. So,
happy Veterans Day.
Thank you.
Thank you for your money. I mean, your service.
Yep.
And it's just so touching that everyone cares so much about us.
By the way,
helping someone else.
You need to find us. We'll be in Cancun. You can forward all of our mail there.
You can forward any payments to our Swiss bank account now.
What was this guy's name?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Anyway.
Thank you.
That was dark.
Because fuck those people.
Fuck them.
Those people can go die. They can go die in a shallow grave.
So I honestly believe that I think they were going to scam. I don't think people make that left turn. You really think that all that money's right in front of them?
You think they started with the idea to scam them?
Yeah. I don't know the guy. I wasn't there.
I like to give people the benefit of the doubt.
How can you?
And the benefit of the doubt for me says that they did not intend on scamming.
So you think it's more likely that they did want to help, and then they saw that money?
I think most people think that they are good people. I think that is a problem in the United States. I think that most people think that they are good people, not necessarily like, they're like better than average, like. They don't murder. They don't do not that. They think
I don't murder.
They think
I don't murder, Nick.
That's the bottom line.
I don't murder.
A lot of people think as long as they're not that, they are not just like normal or like I've got my problems. No, they are good people. I'm not bad to anybody. Right. But most people are not good people. I feel like I believe in the unlimited potential of people. But man, if you are not self-aware enough, or if you are not prepared to confront your bullshit, you're not going to be a good person. You're not going to get to be a good person because there takes some serious self-reflection to continue. You know what a good person is? A good person is the person that makes a mistake, learns from that mistake, and gets better. Those people, I doubt they learn from their mistake. You don't raise up $400,000 for somebody, steal it, and then, you have to go beyond justification. Like, I just started watching Better Call Saul.
Yeah!
I've watched...
Whoa. You have to watch Breaking Bad first. You got to finish it.
All right. Well, Better Call Saul is actually a better show for me right now because I was trying to get Kim into watching stuff.
His wife won't watch.
But Better Call Saul is a better show to watch because it's not all drugs.
Right.
That kind of stuff.
Good characters. Yeah, it's cool.
But I was watching, there's a side plot in that story where this couple stole like $1.5 million or whatever, right? The thing that killed me is like this couple literally embezzled like $1.5 million and then just kept being like, we didn't do anything wrong.
Hiding in the woods.
They're like hiding in the woods with a sack full of cash.
Can't let go of it.
Like can't let go of it. Like this. Like you're obviously gonna have to give this. We're not giving this money back. It's our money. No, you stole it. You embezzled this money. Well, yeah, but and then the justification that and I'm like, people think this way. She said like, oh well, he worked so hard.
I'm convinced
thankless job.
We as humans can justify any action, whether it be negative or positive. Like we can just say, oh well, it was this or it was that. I think that's the animal instinct in us.
What's funny is I never thought about positive justifications, but you do that.
Yeah.
Like something good happens and you're like, yeah, that's good, but it could be better. Or, yeah, that's good, but like I've got so much to be thankful for. Why would I be so grateful about this one thing? It's not that big of a deal. Like you do that all the time.
I feel selfish if I take any kind of enjoyment.
I'll take the wins.
You'll take the wins. Well, people are.
You won, Shawn? I got your celebration, my friend.
Thanks, man.
Woo! I am so awesome!
Woo! Thanks, buddy.
Feels good.
Wow. And the weight is off my shoulders.
Yeah, man. You don't got to celebrate no more.
Yeah.
Do you ever think that might be a problem?
No. That's who I am. So.
And there we go, folks. You just saw the other justification right there. No. That's just who I am. Oh, my buddy Shawn. Love you so damn much, buddy. Are we at 35 minutes already? Wow. Goodness. Time flies when you are emotionally and mentally damaged. This has been Mourning the Mourning.
I'm Shawn.
I'm Nick. The more you know. Giant. We got a duck.
Oh, we got it. You can do it.
Get down. Get down.
I'm done. Are they firing?
Get down.
Are they firing? What did I do?
Get down.
What did I do?
You gotta get down.